Hi, this is Marty with Global Conservation Force, and
I'm Megan from the Zululand Rhino Orphanage.
So Megan, tell me a little bit about your operation here and what you guys do for the orphaned rhino and other animals.
So we are a dedicated rhino orphanage. We look after little guys like these. Unfortunately, they come to us because their mothers are poaching because of their horns. Mm-hmm. So what we have is a setup where we can care for them. So we have a 24-hour facility with people that can care for them and look after them. Our setup, we have an inside enclosure like this one that we're standing in. So this is ideal for winter or rainy days where we can monitor the heat. We've got heat lamps. Then we've got an outside secure boma area, so lots of security, we've got guards, we've got cameras to care for them while they're here, look after them from a security point of view. And then out into a bigger, what we like to call an exercise enclosure. So it's not out onto a reserve as such, but it is an area where they can graze naturally, get used to a tick load, get used to eating normal grasses, finding water, and obviously interacting with themselves, or with each other. And
one of the great things that I've seen you guys do is you always put animals in at least pairs so that there's a little bit of socialization. Yeah, so it's very important. Rhinos are extremely social, and they actually get depressed if they don't have that interaction. And it's very important that you allow them to choose who they want to be friends with as well. Yeah. They're very fussy, so just like people, they like to choose their mates. And like these little two in the background, they get along beautifully, and the company's there so that they don't get depressed and they don't feel lonely, and sure, they don't have their mothers, but at least it's some sort of bond. Mm-hmm. That's really important to keep them going. And what's your ultimate goal? So if you just kind of run us through just very quickly, so a rhino, the mother's poached, you guys get an orphan. Yep. Just briefly from how does it get to you to what's your goal for it once it's been rehabbed? So there are many ways that it can find its way here. A lot of the time we get called out to go pick up a little calf, or we can get a calf brought in from other reserves. So we offer service to a number of reserves in the area. Once it's here, we obviously make sure it's stabilized. We have full-time veterinary care. And then the idea behind that is that we bond with the animals, make sure that they feel comfortable and safe and happy, bond them with other animals, and then return them to the wild. That is our ultimate goal, is that we can put them back into a sustainable population where they can breed, reproduce, and ultimately give back. Wonderful. Yeah. And so anybody that wants to find out about you guys can obviously look through Global Conservation Force, and yes, you through Facebook. Yes, so Zululand Rhino Orphanage, Zululand Rhino Orphanage on Facebook and Instagram. All right. Great, thank you. Thanks.